Hi everyone, glad to see you back here. Alright, let's start Instabar Netflix, ticker NFLX. You look at this chart and you think this thing is broken. 42% down in a year, 52-week low last Wednesday at $70.9. And honestly, you're not wrong about the damage. But here's what you're missing. That 52-week low, it got bought hard. 3 straight green sessions plus 8.9% while the Nasdaq was bleeding out. That's not luck, that's a floor being defended. So here's where the trade lives. The daily frame. Bands Channel Pro, long-term trend at 88, mid-term 84.7, short-term 75.4. The current price 75.7, above the short-term line but still below the lower rail. That lower rail sits at 79.3, that is the line in the sand. If this thing clears and holds above 79.3 with volume, the bottoming process is confirmed and the runway opens up toward 84-85 bucks. Until then, we're still in no man's land. Please respect the range. Now, drill down to the hourly. This is where the entry lives. Bands channel on the hourly short-term trend at 75.9, mid-term 74.31, long-term at 76.41, price is 77.5, is hovering just below the upper rail at 77.2. It popped into overbought territory intraday. Here's exactly what I'm watching. Pullback to the short, trend term line 75.8. That's your entry. Clean risk, stop under 74. That's below the midterm line, gives you room to breathe, but cuts it fast in the floor breaks. The target zone 81 to 85. That's $4 risk for $12 to $16 of upside. About a 4-to-1 payoff. That is a trade worth sizing. Catalyst. July 16, 2 weeks, Q2 earnings, revenue continues 16.2 billion and business doubling year over year, 325 million paid members. The playbook is straightforward, stocks wash out into earnings, company delivers our guides higher, the recovery accelerates. One thing that's booked retail, Hastings filed to sell 322k shares this week, less than 1% of daily volume. Institutional testers don't flinch at that, you shouldn't either. Now, here's the discipline part. If 79.3 doesn't break and $74 fails on the hourly, this setup is dead. You walk. Period. No averaging down, no hoping, no hero entries. Edges come from having the humility to say, I was wrong. But right now, between the volume profile, the bounce structure and the catalyst timing, the number point one direction. Wait for the 75.8 pullback. Execute with size you can sleep on and see you on the tape.